Hello, good evening everybody, welcome. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. Great to have your company. Hope you've had a great weekend. Hello Vicky, Valerie, Lisa, Barb, Sheila, hello. So I'm going to be just doing a kind of grabbing a sheet of cardstock, sticking loads of stuff on it, kind of collage basically, but seeing then if I want to put some ink in there, some texture paste, and do some kind of collage that can be cut up and then maybe re-embellished again to make some nice masculine-ish style cards. Also fancied using the gilding flakes, the gold gilding flakes, because I figured that if I'm going to get all messy and sticky, if I've got sticky bits, I could then put the gold in there. Yay! So there we go. Kim's just bought a new truck. Awesome. I hope it's red. Kim, I hope it's red. What colour is it? Hi, Georgiana. Hello, Glenna. Great to see you all. Hi, Patricia. Okay, so I've got a few bits and pieces on my desk. And, yeah, we'll just see where the night takes us. See what happens. I'm always after ideas, things that can be done with pre-loved scraps or things that are just sort of, you know, on your desk that, you know, are so small that you kind of think, oh, should I just stick it in the bin? But, you know, almost too good to waste type stuff. Oh, sorry, no. Desk view, that's what I need. There we go. Right, just check my mic is still working because I have had some problems recently. So, hi Lorraine. You drove 703 miles at a rally. Wowee. That's amazing. Did you have to drive to get there, Sheila, or was it? That sounds cool. Right, I think I might just get some texture stamps out. Oh, what do I want? What texture do I want? Quiet Meadow, maybe. Oh, that one, Gorgeously Made. That's the one I want. That one. So I've got wild wheat here, and I think I'm just gonna stamp some wild wheat in the background here to start off with. Do the shutter card. Good way to use one sheet, one to scraps. Ooh, tell me more about the shutter card. Vicky, where would I find that? Oh, didn't mean to stamp that at an angle. I've got a thing about script at an angle. I don't like it. It's just me. Just me. Road there, road to the 4-day rally. Ah, lots of curved roads. Oh, wow. This is a white truck. It was not your first choice colour. No, I bet it wasn't. Oh my goodness, a white truck. Cannot imagine. Right, glue. That's what I need. A bit of glue. Make sure it's so I just wanted to make sure this glue was going to flow properly. It might do. Oh, there we go, it's coming. Right, So I'm just going to tear some of these up. Hello, Kelly. Just going to start sticking. Don't know what's gonna happen. Just gonna trust the process. Someone needs to write me a song. I should get my husband to write me a song. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the other side. Yay, there we go. Also, remember the other side has got this cool spreadery bit. And I keep forgetting about it. Sometimes I go through phases of using it and then I kind of forget about it. Hi Monica, hi Nicole Herrick, welcome. Elaine has 3 white trucks. Whoa, Elaine. I just grabbed these bits out of my scrap bag. It's quite fun to tear along some of this design. So that you've got whole sections there. I guess the beauty of this technique is that you're not neglecting the edges, because you can use your straight lines to just stick directly on. Oh, I need to plug my light in. There we go. Is that better? Nope. You see what I'm doing now? Hi Cindy. Hi Lisa. Hi Bonnie. No, you're not too late. I've only just started. I'm just going to be doing lots of sticking and oh, that's good. It hides that wonky stamping I did earlier. There we go. Trying to think what happened during my weekend. Nothing super duper exciting. We had it was the men's breakfast on Saturday, so some of us ladies met for coffee in the morning, Saturday morning, which was nice. And then not all of them are working. Oh, fair enough, Elaine. Yeah, I've heard that some men do like to collect vehicular things. Right, just enjoying playing with some of these textures and playing them off against each other. Ooh, too much glue there. Spread this one around a bit. Then what did we do? Oh, Sunday. Yeah, so we had church in the morning, and then we also we went to so one of my son's school friends. It was his birthday, and I think I've told you about. We sometimes go to his dad's for some food, and we went and watched a film. We watched. So it's probably like the third time I've seen this film, but I quite enjoy it, so it was fine. The Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves film, which was quite fun. If you like your kind of like fantasy stories, you'd enjoy that. Hi Joanna. Hi Judy. Nice to see you. So I'm basically just sticking down sort of collage style different bits and pieces onto this piece of wild wheat cardstock, and this is such a great technique just to use whatever you've got lying about to create something completely unique and just surprising. Sometimes it's nice to do a creative process that you're just not quite sure where it's going to end up, and just enjoy the process for what it is. Occasionally it's nice to create where you're very clear on the outcome, and or you know, very sure of the process and how it's going to look. But occasionally I like to do things like this where you kind of limit your resources, limit, you know, your palette, if that helps, and then just kind of go for it really, because yeah, it's just fun to see how it all works out. I mean, I'm liking this colour palette. It's sort of golden brown with gold in there, and also this little bit of sagey green, which I think is like the soft succulent and Lost Lagoon tones, really. Yeah, absolutely. Trust the process. Just, you know, I'm just deciding to stick and just cover a piece of paper with what I have, and that's it. And that's enough for now. That's okay. I'm just tearing these little logs out low. I think down here is fine. So I have got one class tomorrow, which I have got, I think I may have got one space for if anyone is available and interested. It's the textured floral class. Because I've had someone has had to pull out, sadly, because I'm not going to name names until they're happy to share, but I'll say what happened. Someone's husband had a nasty fall. So thinking of you, you know who you are. Right, now here I've got some that lovely vellum that's got sort of script on it. I like the idea of layers, of being able to see through some of this a little bit. Just make sure I've got it the right way up. What might also be fun is for me just to get some normal, just plain vellum, and for me to write on it myself and then tear it up. That would be quite interesting. Hi Anne. Hi Mindy. Oh, Bonnie, no, you've already done... Oh, sweetheart, yes, you did half of it, didn't you? No, I will just send you the link. No, you've already paid as far as I'm concerned. No, that's it then. No, that means then that class is full. Sorry, Bonnie, I completely forgot. I will send you the details right now so that I don't forget. I'll forward it to you now, Bonnie. There we go. Okay, that class is for now full. Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned that. That would have been a bit embarrassing. I mean, it's a little bit embarrassing already, but even more embarrassing if I'd not done it. Yeah, Glenn is going to that one. Yes, it's kind of like a masterboard. Yes, so for those of you who don't know what a masterboard is, good point, Mary. And unfortunately, I can't, because of what I do, I can't really use, I don't have the time to sort of use masterboards or a setting in which I can use it. So in the whole kind of mixed media world, if you're creating just for yourself and you're not intending on selling anything that you've created, you've got a bit more freedom to do this. You can do what I'm doing here, which is basically creating my own paper and then photocopy it, and then print out the photocopy, and then use the photocopy for creating new artwork. Now, the reason why I can't do that with Stampin' Up products is because there is a copyright, there's a angel policy on these products, and we're not allowed to electronically recreate them to sell. You can only do it for your own private use. So, but yes, good point. Good point. So some people will create something like this, then photocopy it, and then do more work onto the photocopy. I have made a masterboard a while back, but I ended up making it into a piece of artwork for a friend of mine, and I framed it for her. Yes, I'm just collaging, happily collaging away, and then I'm going to be putting some more ink and stamping onto this. And then what I really want to do is put some gold gilding on it as well. Right, I think I may just stop there in terms of sticking for a moment and get out my stencils. Loving the stencils at the moment. Oh, do I want that one? Fancy putting a bit of pebbled path on this, or maybe some early espresso. Maybe some copper clay as well. We'll see. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking things around. So you can do this with some stamped one sheet wonders. Actually, I meant to do that. Sorry, I know I just said, oh, that's the last thing I'm sticking on, but I'm just going to have a very quick look through the box of bits and pieces that I've got here. Yeah, see, look, I've got that. Go on that. Something a bit more masculine. Go with that for now. Oh, yes, I've got a boob on my finger. I did it on my back gate. I was locking it and I caught my skin in the bolt. It's happened before, and I should be more careful every time I do it. But yeah. I put a plaster on because it's not very nice having a bit of a flap of skin catching things. See, Mary's a nurse practitioner. She'll know. She'll know. I don't know why I opened that one. Right, pebbled path. Let's stick to pebbled path. Oh no, I meant to stick some of these on. Ruth, what are you doing, woman? Oh dear, focus. Right. See, look, this is like an offcut of something, and I just think I don't think I'm ever gonna really use this for anything. So if I just tear that off and stick that on somewhere. So we have been checking in on my son who went to university last week. He's had a busy day today of sort of orienteering, you know, going to different meetings and things. And then he went to an event that the church that he went to on Sunday put on to meet the new students. So he said he got to enjoy a lot of pudding tonight. I think they catered well for them. So he was very happy on Sunday. He messaged me and said, what are the names of our family in Malaysia? And I was like, why? He said, oh, I've met 4 Malaysians. I went, right, okay, well, Malaysia's a big place, you know. I'm not quite sure that, you know, they would have met them. And he was like, well, they say it's a small Christian community, so they might know them. So anyway, I named a couple of my cousins, and of course they didn't know them. But anyway, Yeah, so he's met four Malaysians who are working at the hospital. In the is Bangor a city? I presume Bangor's a city. So yeah, I think he's. And then he went to the Asian shop today to pick up some ingredients. So I messaged him a list of ingredients he needed to stock up on. No doubt he'll be calling me at some point for recipes from Mama. Oh, what do you guys call it? A plaster. What do you call it? Oh, a band-aid. You call it band-aid. That's a brand name though, isn't it? Yeah, no, okay, yeah. Because I think it does help. I've still got a house full of other children at the moment. Because my other son's back from uni at the moment. Looking for work and so forth, so... Oh, bandage, yeah. Yeah, we say bandage too, but... Or sticky plaster, do you say sticky plaster? Oh no, I suppose you wouldn't. Alright, so that's one of the stencils. Actually, I might go in with the wild wheat. Where have I put it? I just used it. Might use some of this to start off with. Use a yellow. Oh no, no, Georgiana, it's 2 hours drive. Oh well, not every weekend. No, and he needs to get used to being there, and so he's deliberately chosen to live in the Welsh halls so that he can practice his Welsh, and he is finding that a little bit overwhelming, I think, at the moment, because he hasn't spoken and listened to so much Welsh for a number of years, but he's done it because he really wants to brush up and be able to converse fluently. So he said he did have to say to some of his flatmates just to talk a bit slower. But he'll get there. Plasters when you have a good night out, yeah. Yeah, that's the other way we use that word. So using the mask, it's a great way to kind of unify the design because it's going over several layers. So initially, where sometimes it can look like everything looks a bit disjointed, once you start getting the masking on, it starts to pull things. Oh, you use the same word as well, do you, Mary? Right, don't know if I want to do some more stamping. Got this stamp here. Have you? Oh dear. Can't say I've ever been in that place, Georgiana. But you have my sympathy. Yes, it's like we call Hoovers, even though they're not the Hoover brand. So this is copper clay that's going on. I like this little hint of pink there that's coming through. Hi Susan, did you get home okay? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, if you click on the live chat button, you'll be able to see. We're quite a chatty community here at Artful Stampin with Ruth. All are welcome. Come and join in the fun. Ooh, I just found the houndstooth. I forgot about that. That's in that sunflower set, isn't it? Mm. Not that I have much space, but which way around does it go? That way around. Quite like it. It's a nice sort of geometric pattern. Oh, take care, Heather. Kleenex is pulling out of Canada. I'd never thought I'd see the day. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, Susan. Yeah, we still have Kleenex here, I think. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. Now, I did say I wanted to add some gold flakes, so I could do that by putting some Versamark through a stencil. I'm wondering if it'd be quite nice to do it through some leaves. If I get a dauber, let's see if I've got a fairly clean one. I could use the one that I normally use for white ink. If I use it on Versamark instead. Ooh, it's a bit inky. Oh dear. Gosh, that's held on to the ink for a while. Look at that, not dried. Right, I need something to clean this up with. Excuse me, just need to get a tissue. A Kleenex. No, it's not Kleenex, it literally is bog roll. Right, you see all that ink coming out of there? I don't know if you can see me doing this. I'm squishing down so hard. It's still coming out. Well, it goes to show how long that white ink will stay on for. Okay. Wondering whether it would be a better idea if I just use one of these. Just cleaning off that bit of yellow that was on there. Right, so my plan is, whether or not it will work, tidy up my desk a second, just move some stuff away. My plan is to put some Versamark through the stencil, then get my heat and stick powder, which I'm hoping still works because it's been a long time since I've had it. There it is. So long ago, it's the old graphics. No, you might want to use the Versamark and it together. Oh, okay. When you watch the replays, there's supposed to be a button so you can follow what was said in the live chat. Yes, it takes about 24 hours for the live chat to show up. So if you watch this very soon after I've gone live, you have to, you know what, I can just put re-ink this directly onto that. Oh, excuse me. I'm such a child. There we go. That's Versamark re-inker. Right, okay, we've got to be systematic here because otherwise this is going to get a bit messy. Stick it on that bit of, okay. Right, you guys are going to have to remember for me where I've done this. So 1, 2, 3. Do another leaf there. just pop a little bit more ink on there. So there's one there, and do one there. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Now the other thing I wanted to do was, I did have a, where's my blender pen? Oh, there it is, this one. Now I did use this in the white the other day. Get me block. I was wondering if I could just get Versamark ink and draw directly on, paint directly on I like the idea of just sort of following some of the lines of the, where there are gaps or connectors or tears. Probably should work a bit faster because the heat of these lights probably drying it up. Alright, I'm going to stop there. Now I am also very aware that there may be some areas on my sheet that I've already been sticking on that it's got glue still, residue of glue. So there may be areas that the heat and stick may just want to hold on to. If that's the case, that's fine. I'm just going to have to kind of go with it. Yeah, look at that. It's wanting to stick to the crevices. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it certainly went into some of those crevices. Oh dear. Yes, no, this is going to get cut up and made into cards. Yep. It's just wanting, the heat and stick is just wanting to stick to places I don't really want it to stick to, but anyway. There we go, trust the process. It's going to all be a bit of a surprise in the end. So this powder, once heated, goes sticky. And then when it's sticky, you can, ooh, tipping it out to the wrong section. Yeah, so once it's gone sticky, you can use it to put your gilding flakes or your glitter, whatever. Oh, I'm making a fine mess. Making a fine mess, as they say. Laurel Hardy. Okay, let's have a look. Now it might be that when I start putting heat, blowing this, it'll blow off the bits that are not stuck to anything sticky. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. So we'll go slowly. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't go slowly. Just get rid of it. Right, so as soon as you've seen it's melted, you just need to move away from it, because if you overheat, it then doesn't seem to like to work. So I can see it melting, and so I'm just moving around to those areas where I see it's fallen. Okay, let's stop there. Get my box out. Hi, Sharon Graves. Okay, I'm going to move you guys up a little bit. Put this on. I've just found a sprig in there. It's a good idea not to do this when you've got a cold, because if you sneeze, this stuff goes everywhere. Oh, keep discovering more sprigs. So where I haven't stuck things down properly, the paper is pulling up a bit, but all right. Give it all a good rub. Just put all the excess back in the box. So if you've not seen this product before, it comes in this tub, and then you just take out a bit at a time. That's what it looks like. But it is good to keep it in a lidded box. Right. And sometimes it's helpful to go over it with a bone folder to make sure it's all kind of stuck on. So some things just need a little bit more glue. And then some of these I've just torn off. Okay, there we go. Lots of texture on there now. I'm not sure that the leaves actually look like leaves. No, they don't. That's all right. Still quite like what we've ended up with. Just get you in a bit closer. So I like where it's really gone in the cracks there. Oh, that sounds lovely, Sharon. All right, so the idea with this was that once you've done your big board, you can cut it up into segments and just use it as a bit of a kind of background or a focal point on a card. Sticking that down. See if there's any other bits that need a bit more glue. Oh, take care, Anne. Have a great time. All right. So it's very textural. Not sure if I like it yet. Let me get my trimmer and cut a section of it up to use. So I'm cutting it at 6 centimetres or 2 3/8. Oh, go away, fly. Ew. Ugh. Oh, I hate it when you have a fly buzzing about. Right. Just trying to see what coloured cardstock to go with this. Cut this at 6 1/2. And at 11. I quite like that now. Oh, I've got some old So Saffron here. Oh, that's damaged, that one. Got some old So Saffron card bases. Kind of good. So now I'm looking at it thinking, what else could I put on there? But I think I quite like it as it is. I don't know what else. Anyone got any ideas? The other thing you can do is just your own, sort of putting your own words on. And just write them on with a pen. But I really like how I've ended up with that little bit of that paper there that's got the herons and the, yeah, is it herons, I think? And then you've got that flying there, and then you've got them flying off there. You know, and I didn't plan that. It's just kind of happened that way. I'm just going to stick them down. Oh, what did Melissa say about the... Yeah, you do, Melissa. It is still there. What device do you have? YouTube have moved where it is, if you know what I mean. Like they keep changing the format of their pages, so you do sometimes have to look for it. And sometimes across the bottom of the video you've got different options like share or add to playlist. Sometimes I think it ends up in there. Baby stamp with Versamark to give shadows on basis. What do you mean shadows? Do you mean stamp? I could stamp with this, couldn't I, in Versamark? Needs a cleaner. That card base, actually, I need to trim off the bottom. It's a little bit got a little bit creased. Yeah, of course, Melissa. Yeah, just put it in the chat section. Yes, it does. It gives a hint of stamping. You're right. I just got to clean off that stamp. I'm a bit all of a mess here, as usual. Oh no, I was sitting on my cloth. That's the problem. Right, get my cleaner. Sharon's been making Christmas cards all day. Oh. Well done, Sharon. You do take part in our Stampathon? Our Christmas Stampathon? Very pale, but it is there. You need new stencils. Yes. Did you do the... Yes, you did, didn't you? You did, Kim, you did do the mixed media class with me. Yes, you definitely need new stencils then. I think these look very artsy. And I think for those of you who perhaps do like making your own artwork and perhaps sometimes find that Stampin' Up's products are too prescriptive, this is a good alternative because these are made up from lots of different collections and it's absolutely one of a kind, unique, never to be repeated piece of artwork. So if you like that idea, then this is a nice process to have a go at. gold flakes everywhere. There we go. Right, I think I'm going to stop there. Well, that was an interesting process. This is not how, you know, I didn't know how it was going to end up. But the only thing I really did have that I wanted to try and do was this idea. And actually, Kim, you reminded me of that process, of the idea of, I've forgotten what it's called now. You told me. Of having almost a crack, but gold-filled crack going up. There's a word, isn't there, for the Japanese art of breaking a pot and then resticking it, but filling it with gold. So I have got a hint of that going on with sort of where I put the Versamark. This just needs a little bit more rubbing to get the excess bits and pieces off. To get a brush on there, I think. But, oh, wrong way around. But yeah, I like it. Right, yes, the broken china repair, yeah. So thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Janice. You snuck in there. Lovely to see you. Yeah, please do have a go doing this if you've got some scraps that you just don't know what to do with. My major sort of tip would be, though, just to sort of limit the palette a little bit if you want to have a kind of cohesive look, you know, a mellow sort of design, not design, but colour scheme. Just sort of, yeah, don't go crazy. So because I intended these to be more masculine cards, I sort of stuck with the browns and the yellows, and then just had that little bit of a hint of the green there, and stuck to kind of quite neutral textures. But I really enjoyed using the vellum. I like the quality of being able to see through the vellum too, and then all that stenciling and stamping on top. That's it. Kintsugi, thank you. Thanks, Melissa. I'll go and have a look at that. I don't know why that is. And you're definitely signed in on that device. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Lots of love to you all. Nice to see you. And what's gone tomorrow? Oh, I've got a class tomorrow. It would look good with espresso cardstock. Ooh, want to have the real contrast. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Terry McDougall. They have a Monet feel to them. Oh yes, I suppose they do. Impressionistic. With a hint of Klimt. He loved his gold. So there we go. It's the device you're using now. Okay. I'll go and have a look at it, Melissa. Right, take care, everybody. Please remember to go and share your lovely artwork on Artful Stampin' Space if you've been inspired by me and my channel. And I look forward to seeing what you guys create. Oh, sleep well, Shaz. Yeah, take care. Bye, everybody.